the first question that I have for you actually is what's the thing that worries you the most when you look at the political scene and the climate right now? You know, you talked about Brexit, you talked about Donald Trump become elected as US president. We've got this snap general election now. What's the thing that looking, especially from your perspective as a, you know, the organization that you run, what worries you the most right now?
Twofold, but they're both interlinked. One is the complete lack of knowledge and political understanding I think most of us have. And it's not just, I mean, we deal primarily with young people, sort of under 25s. But for most of us, we've never been taught politics. We've never been engaged in it from a school level. So you're just expected as soon as you hit 18 to have all this knowledge sort of thrust upon you as if it's some sort of epiphany, which obviously doesn't happen. And that mixed with the fact that because of that, all of our information comes from the media. And that is probably the most worrying thing imaginable because of how bad their coverage has been and is getting in the recent. Like if you look at some of the stuff, you know, that I don't want to say names of papers, but let's call them red tops for now. Like some of the stuff that they come out with is just pure garbage, like real garbage. And it's just, if you don't get any information in schools, you're naturally going to try and get your information from somewhere. And that somewhere will either be social media, Facebook, or actual print media.
Definitely.
The trouble is that on social media and Facebook, most of that information comes from the newspapers anyway, because they obviously publish their articles online and they then get shared on social media and so forth. So if you have no critical way of analysing what that is and taking that with a pinch of salt, saying, well, actually, is that the whole story? Or is that just a part of the story that this specific paper wants us to have because of their political alignment and so forth? Because you don't have that. You take it at face value and just take it in and be like, well, you know, they said this and they said that, that's why I'm going to vote for this party.